Hi, this is Tony Kiprayos from Axiom Financial Group, and thanks so much for joining us today. In today's video, we are going to discuss the importance of matching your investment portfolio selection with your money goals. Thanks so much for joining, and please stay tuned. One of the most important things to do before you invest $1 of your investment portfolio is to match your investment selection for your portfolio with your personal financial goals. Now, it sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many times I meet with a client for the first time and we start talking about your investment goals. And the answer is typically as much money as you can make me or as much money as possible. Now, of course, when it comes to money and investment portfolios, everybody rather have more than less. And I can understand when somebody says, well, I want as much money as possible, because having more money is always better than having less money, especially when it comes to your investments. However, what I've realized, and that's why I'm mentioning it in this video because it's very important, is that typically you need to have a very well-defined understanding of what your personal financial goals are now and potentially in the future before you can even begin to create an investment portfolio for yourself, either with an advisor or by yourself. Because there's no need to take additional risk if there's a way to get a return that is acceptable for you, that matches your personal financial goals without taking that risk. I just want to, like for one example, I had a client that essentially they want income in their portfolio. They don't want to spend down their principal, but they want their principal to create income for themselves on a monthly basis so that they can live a high quality of life now that they're in their retirement stage. And now with interest rates that have risen drastically in the past 12 months, you can go and get a 4, 5, 6% return relatively easily now with traditional options, with CDs, money markets, treasury bills, high quality municipal bonds or high quality corporate bonds. So for in this acute example, when we did the numbers, we realized that if this client could get a 5% return on the majority of their investment portfolio, they're going to meet their monthly financial goals. And there's no need to go after 8, 10, 12, 15, 20% returns if they don't need that. So they can be very well adjusted to their plan. They understand how much money they need every month, and they know that if they can get that amount of money, they're going to be in a good shape. So there's no need to go down the road of looking at other investments that maybe have more volatility, maybe more risk, maybe more potential of capital loss, because they don't need anything more. Now, of course, it all depends on your goals. A lot of clients, they have kids, they want to be able to grow their investment portfolio to eventually give their kids a nice inheritance. Some people have charities that they want to give to. Some people, they need to grow their money X percentage above inflation just to get to that goal down the line where they can retire and maintain the standard of living that they had when they were working. So everybody has different goals. Everybody has different scenarios. Obviously, the more money that you have, the more options you have to do different things. But it is something that I've seen here over the years, is that it's not just about making me the most money I can, but it's actually well defining your investment goals and then having those match up with your portfolio. And portfolios can change. You can have certain goals for the next 2 years, and then you can have goals for the next 5 years, and you can have goals for the next 10 years, and maybe those goals change over multiple years, and you can adjust your portfolio accordingly. But the key is to match those two things, because if they're not matched, you might be taking too much risk that's unnecessary, or you might be taking too little risk that will never get you to your goal. So it's very important to have a well-defined personal financial goals, to understand what you're trying to accomplish. And then once you do that, you can use some of the tools out there to go ahead and try to accomplish that. So anyway, it was just something that I was thinking about as I did some meetings this past few months, and I thought it was a great topic for discussion in the video. So again, thanks so much for joining us today, and stay tuned to next month's videos. And again, we really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos on a monthly basis. Take care and talk to you soon.